From the farmer's own partner calling him ill-informed to his girlfriend throwing safety protocols out the window. These are the most dangerous things to happen on Jeremy Clarkson's farm. The former Top Gear host has been taking over the farming world with his show Clarkson's Farm, where he tries to run a farm in the countryside. But here's the catch. The former English broadcaster has absolutely no experience. Fans love watching Clarkson's farming adventures, misadventures as he battles bad weather, dying crops, wild animals. It's entertaining for the most part, but apparently everything isn't as fun and wholesome as it looks. Jeremy's co-star and farming prodigy Caleb Cooper is stirring up controversy by claiming that Clarkson doesn't know a thing about agriculture. I'm not kidding you guys. Caleb went on record to spill the beans on Jeremy's farming knowledge, or should I say, the lack of. When asked if Jeremy's farming skills had improved over 2 seasons, Caleb hesitated for a moment before hitting the world with an earth-shattering truth bomb. He said that Jeremy is so clueless about farming that it's straight up dangerous. Yeah, he threw his partner under the bus, or should I say, tractor. Caleb wants the world to know just how dangerous this occupation can be. From lurking farm vehicles to complicated tools, there are so many hazards that can turn your farming dreams into a horror movie. It's a good thing that Jeremy has Caleb and other experts on the show, because even with a 1,000-acre farm to his name, the man still needs all the help he can get. The Diddley Squat Farm, situated in the picturesque Cotswolds between Chipping Norton and Chablington, grows wheat, barley, and much more. According to Caleb, though, he and the other experts are the actual people doing the work. This might just be a good thing, since the locals are really angry at Clarkson, calling his farm a menace and a danger. What's this feud all about? Well, it all went down at a heated planning meeting where Clarkson's attempt to extend the car park at his farm shop was under scrutiny. Villagers, ready with their pitchforks, clashed with the farm owner, talking about their concerns regarding the farm's impact on the Oxfordshire countryside. One feisty villager, Hilary Moore, pulled no punches when she accused the tourists flocking to Diddley Squat Farm of only coming there show off their cars and block the roads. According to her, these motorheads have been disrupting the peace and tranquility of the area for the past 2.5 years. You kinda get why the locals are so mad at Clarkson. But wait, cause there's a twist. Joanna Cecil, a loyal florist at the farm since its humble beginnings, came to its defense. She argued that visitors come to support local farming and that Clarkson's investment in the farm is benefiting the community, securing a brighter future for the local folks and their little ones. This isn't the first clash between Clarkson and the West Oxfordshire District Council. This battle's been going on for a while now. Clarkson's appealing the council's decision to deny him an extension to his car park, claiming it would improve safety and prevent problems. Plus, obviously, to get rid of those allegations against him of not being safe enough while farming. On top of that, he's also challenging the council's move to shut down his restaurant on the same plot of land, cause of the whole situation around the planning permit. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Jeremy embarked on a culinary adventure, determined to set up a restaurant on his Diddley Squat Farm. But the council had other plans, calling it an eyesore to the landscape. Did that stop the guy? Nope. He found a loophole and opened the restaurant anyway, complete with its rustic chic vibes and a VIP shepherd's hut. To make it to this farm feast, guests hopped on the famous Lamborghini tractor with Caleb. And when nature called, Jeremy had set up portable bathrooms just a small walk away from the restaurant. Alcohol wasn't on the menu, but you could grab some local beverages from the farm shop. Sounds like a farm-to-table delight, right? Well, not everyone was thrilled about it. The locals weren't having it, complaining about heavy traffic and how it was disrupting their peaceful corner of the world, which is why the council ordered Clarkson to close it all down. It was a farm apocalypse, where the council asked Clarkson to remove dining tables, chairs, parasols, picnic tables, and even the portable toilets, demanding the shutdown of anything selling food to be consumed on the farm. But hey, they're not all heartless. They did grant permission for an extension of the car park and some changes to the land's use. So, I guess it's not the end of the road for Clarkson's farm dreams after all. Except, the council is now accusing him of misleading his viewers. In an episode surrounding the farm feud, Clarkson's planning permission battle takes center stage, and things get heated when Oxfordshire District Council members appear on the scene. You see Clarkson storming out of a meeting after his request to open a new restaurant and farm track on the site is met with a resounding no from the council. Fans of the show, of course, rallied behind the host, accusing the council of hating Clarkson. But the council's not holding back. They fired back, accusing the show of using editing to distort the truth. According to the council's spokesperson, the planning meeting was far from the quick snippet we saw on TV. In reality, it ran for over an hour, with plenty of crucial discussions and legal planning advice that informed the council's decision. The thing is, Clarkson's proposals didn't meet planning requirements, which is dangerous to say the least. But what's more is that they even accuse him of failing to engage with the process, leaving them with little choice but to refuse his application. The council might have allowed filming during the meeting, but they want to set the record straight. They treat all planning applications fairly, regardless of who's making them. At the end of the day, all they want is to protect the local communities and the environment. And to them, it felt like Clarkson's plans weren't going to do any of that. I mean, remember that whole episode with the badgers? The Badger Trust actually had to step in and keep the farmer from spreading misinformation. So, what went down? Clarkson has to deal with badgers on an episode after they're shown to cause tuberculosis in his cows. In a shocking turn of events, the farmer suggests that they solve the problem by resorting to some seriously messed up measures. He thinks that they should shoot gas, run over, or use the hammer on the badgers to keep them from harming his cows. That's a bit too violent if you ask me, and not to mention totally illegal. Now, the Badger Trust didn't take this lightly. They were furious over the wrongful portrayal of these innocent creatures and slammed the show for its outlandish, ill-informed, and dangerous narrative. According to the Trust, the episode unfairly demonized badgers as disease-ridden, wrongly protected, and cattle's sworn enemies. To make things worse, they use cartoon images and misguided advisors who falsely suggest that badgers are a threat to the cattle. To set the record straight, the Trust clarified that badgers are almost never the cause of TB outbreaks among cows. Instead, they point fingers at poor biosecurity, unreliable cattle testing, and poorly regulated cattle movement as the main culprits. So it looks like Clarkson has some explaining to do about what's going on the farm, instead of blaming a whole other species for his mistakes. But the farm owner isn't the only person who has everyone concerned. His girlfriend, Lisa's been doing the same thing. When Clarkson's not shooting his Amazon hit series, he's known for giving fans tons of sneak peeks into behind-the-scenes action. Jeremy shared a clip of his partner, Lisa Hogan, in an Instagram post where they're taking charge of a digger at the farm. He playfully captioned the video, "Duck to water," as Lisa fearlessly maneuvered the heavy machinery across Diddley Squat's water-soaked grounds. While many fans praised her for getting hands-on with the work, some only noticed a major safety concern. Lisa wasn't wearing her seatbelt. Concerned commenters flooded in, reminding her of the importance of buckling up for safety. But thankfully, Lisa made it through her driving adventure without any harm, proving she's a pro even without the seatbelt. Jeremy started his new passion project with nothing but high hopes, and here's to it going well for the guy. So, from his girlfriend throwing all safety protocols out the window, to the farmer's own partner calling him terribly ill-informed, those were the most dangerous things to happen on Jeremy Clarkson's farm.
They don't come from a shire, they come from South America.
Shire.
Eating 2 of these does more environmental damage than driving a Volkswagen Polo for a year.
No way.